All right. Welcome. I'm going to take a moment to do some things that I need to do to get this ready because for some reason I should have set up the TikTok live before 8 o'clock. This is around the time I'd like to start. But I'm been working on a lot all the time, constantly. Where was it? Boom, 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 boom. Boom. All right. Book of Job. Why am I not seeing my song that I just dropped? Which, by the way, if you've not seen Book of Job or heard Book of Job by Myron the Disciple, that is me. And you should go check it out. Okay. Stop. You know what she said to you? She said, stop. All right, cool. That's what I'm looking for. Bam. So I've learned something. If you guys make music or if you do anything with music, I think it's super important to like use the photo function, whether it's in TikTok or Instagram, because I started realizing how powerful it is. Mm. Oh man, welcome to the stream. Come on TikTok. I want to see if it'll actually work on the other side. Appreciate y'all who've been hopping in. Say what's up if you can see the stream. Um, just uploading some stuff right now, figuring it out, like why it's not working. That's always the thing with these streams. I have to figure out why things are not working. I don't get it. Like I will test it, and it'll still be like, why are things not working? Even if they, it seems like they aren't. They really are. Um, Join the live through. Hey, what's good, man? I haven't even shared this. It just popped on. Freaking rad. What's good, Dr. Love? Welcome to the Wednesday songwriting stream. I know right now I'm literally like mid posting on my other page, Myron the Disciple. And if you guys haven't heard it already, Book of Job dropped technically today, last night, right around like 12 o'clock in the morning, of course. Somewhere in there. So if you guys want to hear some new Myron the Disciple, that's what you want to go check out, is Book of Job. It just dropped. And yeah, I thought I would just promote that. Let me see. Yeah, you were, dude. You saw the whole process. And if you follow the Myron the Disciple page, you saw the promotion too. But like, I want to say this for people who make music and who shared it. That's crazy, bro. I haven't even shared it on my TikTok yet. I literally posted it. So thank you. We're definitely making another song today. But I've been working on other music. I've been working on content. I've been working on a ton. There's some things that I want to do to help the Christian community, and I've been learning, like, how do I really help people through what I love to do? Because I think that's a very difficult thing. Yeah, we not talking about the freakiest thing I've ever done on stream, dude. This is Christian, man. We don't focus on our old sin. I could get out of a regular job. Oh, of course. There it goes. Now the internet is reconnecting. If I can get out of working a regular job, then I would stream more. Just because then I would know I'd be able to support myself in a way that would be helpful to people. And I'm not having to work like 6 days a week to do it. But right now, like, working has been probably the best thing I could do. So thank y'all for everybody who's just supported, who's donated, who's even just given gifts on TikTok or anywhere. I appreciate y'all. I look forward to seeing where things are going. And I also look forward to just seeing, like, what God's going to do this year. And just trusting. I've learned that this is a big thing. Like, trusting God throughout all of it. Because you just don't know. You really don't know. Thank you for hopping in. Man. But right now, it's just like very beginning of the stream. I haven't made anything with the music. I've just, man, I feel like I write down a ton of things that I want to do throughout the day, and then I don't. Like, I finish most of them, but there's only like a couple of them I don't. And I've learned that writing things down has helped me realize how much time, like, I've wasted on the internet. For real. Like, you realize when you start to write down the things that you want to do and the things that you feel like you need to do for the day, which I got to check off songwriting stream now. I was going to think about doing it at 9, but I'm like, no, I think 8 o'clock is a good time. It's a good place to start. All right. I could fix... No, dude. Only Jesus could. Only Jesus could fix anybody, dude. Don't trust in man. Trust in God, I promise you. I'd love to think that that would be a possibility of, like, that's what I could do. But no. That's ultimately the truth. God is the only one that can fix you. And even then, that's a process, dude. Sanctification is such a beautiful thing, and it's such a difficult thing. And I realized that, like, no matter what I could do, you have to let God into your heart to fix that part of you. Like, no matter what I could say, no matter, like, what you would feel, right? There's parts of you that even if you talk to me, you would realize that I may not be the one who could ultimately, like, I could help you, guide you the right way, but I recognize, you know where I'm pointing to? I'm pointing straight to the cross, man. I'm pointing straight to Jesus, because that is the one who's going to do it for you, and I guarantee you that. Because if you trusted man to try and fix you or fix your problems, you get led astray when something doesn't go right. I know. I'm well aware. I'm just telling you the truth. You need Jesus. Like, we all need Jesus. Like, that's what because I mean, I get it. Look, I get it. But at the same time, I'm being 100%. If anybody wanted to be with me, that's exactly the truth. Is I'm going to point you straight to Jesus. That's where I'm going to point you. That's where we're going to go. Because I recognize that's who saved me from myself when I had nothing, when I had nobody around me. That's it. Mm. Thank you, thank you. All right, so now that I finally have. Yep, there it goes. All right. Cool post. Finally, not as distracted. Bam, bam. I'm going to share the live stream. Thank y'all for everybody who's been tuning in. Hello. I'm live. Don't worry. I'm just. I'm getting things set up. I should have posted on my Myron that if you guys know about my music, like where the final product goes. Because here, when you watch Songwriter support, you're watching me build the thing. You're watching me design the ideas. You're watching the entire process of from beginning to end. And when you watch Myron the Disciple, which is the other page that I have, you're watching the finished product. You're watching the promotion of it. You're watching the way that it's being built and what God is doing with that. Because I haven't put money behind any of it, and I've just been grateful of everything that God has been doing with both of these channels. Like, I really feel like everything that I've been doing has been really eye-opening. Like, it's shown me how much that God has, like, changed my life. Huh. I've never seen this page. That sounds weird. But let me take a look. All right, let me do all the TikTok things, man. It's such a tough thing, like realizing how many moving pieces and parts you have to figure out when you're doing stuff. Um and why for some reason like I can't I have to like go to my other page, share my live stream so that I can share it to everybody on my story so then y'all can see it. But yeah, like the beginning of the live streams, it's kind of a yap fest. I'm not going to lie. It's just getting everything situated, getting it started. And if you want to like continue to watch the stream, what you'll realize is I usually will write a song and have it finished by the end. Jelly Roll took a break. Man, dude, where are all these people coming from? I've dude, I've had that comment before where people are like, what happened to Jelly Roll? And if anything, I'm actually a lot smaller than him. If you've ever seen how big that dude is, he is quite large. But at the same time, I think acknowledging, that we fall short. We all have things that we need to work on. It's important. All right. So, let's actually get started. First of all, I don't know if Jelly Roll can actually play guitar. That'd be a really good question. I've never seen him like live. Let me change up the tone a little bit. I feel like keeping kind of like where that one's going. It's real simple. Let me see. All right, man. Well, if there's anything I learned, you just got to keep going. Okay. I think a little bit faster. Hmm. Y'all hearing everything fine? Says my mic is clipping. Ooh. Something about that one. We go a little bit faster. This one's going to be a faster song. Okay. Also getting a little bit of... I got to get my guitar set back up again. It's a little bit low in the action. There it is. Man. Still needs to be faster. All right. Wow. Okay. There's the loop. Okay, cool. All right, now I'm finally doing the things I need to do. Man, goodness. Yeah, I felt a little behind on the stream today, but hey, I appreciate everybody who's been tapping in. Say what's up in the chat if you're in here. Like the stream, share the stream, do all that jazz. Helps your boy play a little bit more jazz, you know what I'm saying? Or if you want to send a rose, do all that jazz too. That helps your boy out tremendously. Lets people know, hey, watch this live stream. Man. Okay. So, let's just keep it going. Let me give it like that tape. Thank you. I think this one. Oh, what? Who sent all the roses, dude? What? Let's go. Thank you. Thank you. You know what? Jesus loves you too. God bless y'all for real, man. So now I'm trying to wonder. I'm like wondering, like, okay, do I just like switching it up? See what I'm saying? Oh, that's actually kind of interesting. Like, that's the pattern. Snap, lap, and then the rim. Yeah, I like where this one's going. Thank you. Jesus, I need 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 you. Okay. Jesus, I need you. 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 I need you. Jesus, I need you. Jesus, I need you. Jesus, I need. 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 Jesus, I need you. So, So I think it's B minor. Oh, B flat, actually. B flat. Let me try that key. Jesus, I need you. Jesus, I need you. Jesus, I need you. Jesus, I need. Hold on, let me try B minor. Jesus, I need you. Nope. So it's either, oh, it might be E major. E flat major. Jesus, I need you. Jesus, I need you. Jesus, I need you. Jesus, I need you. So now we're gonna pitch it up. Jesus, I need you. All right. Where was it? Starbucks. That's what I'm looking for. Welcome, welcome. Let's set up a new goal. Let me try. Tap. Hand hearts. We'll do 1 hand hearts. That'll be the new goal. Thank y'all for everybody who already submitted. All right. People be coming out the woodworks with these comments today, bro. Like, what? No, you're good, man. 777 bar ranch. Let's go. Let's go, dude. Shout out 777 bar ranch. Know what it do, man. Honestly, amazing supporter of the stream. Thank you so much. Trying something a little different, as always. Yeah, I think with sampling, or getting people to sample your stuff, send it to people. Like, if you make original loops, I've learned just get it out there. Like, trying to hold on to stuff, as long as you know you're not going to have issues with, or you're going to cause issues with people when it comes to using your sound, bro, just put it out there for real. Oh, it's a song that's out there. Right now, probably not. If you want to send, so if you contact that number that's on screen or the Discord and you want to send it to me so I can listen to it later, yeah, for sure. Just because like they're so strict on especially I'm dual streaming on YouTube, so they're super strict on like sample clearance. What? Star Map Polaris. What? Yo, let's go, dude. Let's go, dude. This is the second goal achieved on this stream. And it hasn't even... Man. Let's go. Thank you so much, 777 Bar Ranch. Have to start freezing. What did I have my buffer set to? I have no idea. I probably already messed it up. Well, I did put a ton of plugins on the vocal, but yeah, if you guys do anything with music, you soon realize sampling is becoming this weird gray area where my stance on it is I do not want to deal with another person and them having issues with what I'm putting out there in the world. I've had enough problems with, and I've always had less than 1,000 subscribers or followers on every platform. And let me tell you, I've had more than one copyright strike in my 5 years of live streaming over different platforms. Like, Universal's about their money, dude. They don't care who you are. If they think you even somewhat copied somebody that they manage, you will get a copyright strike. It's insane. And they just do it to bug you because most of the time, they don't even fight them. Like, if you go back and you're like, this is not true, by the time, it's crazy. They literally won't fight them, and then as soon as you get the claim released, they'll put another one. That used to happen to me on Facebook all the time. There were some of them I didn't fight them because I found out the library itself had sampled material. But there was some of them, dude. They literally were like, I did not sample anything, and I was using all original content, and UMG was like, copyright strike. And I'd be like, this is original content. Facebook would be like, okay, release the claim. And then the next day, within an hour, actually, sometimes, they would submit a new claim. Just to stop you. They don't care. They just want their money, and it's so stupid. appreciate y'all for real. I'm wondering. Feel like this one. Bro, what happened? What just happened? Why does this keep happening, bro? Like, it's like, I'm not, you know what? I'm not giving the enemy that much credit. I'm not. Not at all. Ooh, I almost forgot about those new libraries that I downloaded. There's this company, Crow Hill, bro. If you've not checking out Crow Hill, good stuff, man. Yeah, for some reason, things have been like, the last couple streams, it just randomly does stuff. Where, like, I'll be the beginning of the stream, and they'll try to shut it down. Or, like, and it's not anything where I'm getting, like, copyright strikes or anything. It's something stupid. It's like my internet or something like that. So am I in the key of C minor, actually? Oh, hold on. No, hold on. I might be, though. Hold on. Let me see. C minor. Yep. Thank you. Thanks for hopping in, man. God bless you. Well, I guess I shouldn't have set the buffer that low. Forgot I was streaming. Oh, man. Dude, today was an interesting day. I did my meal prep. And then I washed my dishes. And I dropped my phone in the dirty dishwater, bro. I messed up so bad today. My phone fortunately dried out finally. And then it was good. But, oh, dude. I biffed so hard today. Oh. Well, thank y'all for everybody who's been hopping in. You know what? I'm going to duplicate this hi-hat track, and then I'm going to do some, like, glitch effects on it and see what it does. Let me see. What was one that was super glitchy that I haven't really used in a while? Let me see. I feel like I have some options here. You know, I'm gonna go back into Shaper Box just because that one's fun. That one's so wonky. Shaper Box just has so many fun sounds. Chop and gate or fills. Yeah, if you guys make like hip hop or electronic and you want to find a way to make more interesting fills and stuff with your hi hats so you sound different, one thing I've really liked to do is take sounds that like take the same exact hi hat pattern that you're using, right? And then using a plugin that's very destructive or granular, like some sort of granular synthesis, kind of like let me see. I'm pretty sure there's like some granular max audio effects in here. Let me try this one. But basically something that stretches the signal that's coming in a way where it affects the not only maybe the timbre or like the sound itself, like what the tone is, but it plays with the rhythm where it messes with it in such a way it sounds like mangled, but it fits on time. Like, I have no idea how this granular sound works. So, you know what? I'm going to play with, let me see. Because I know I had some other granular type stuff. I might as well just use the Arturia one. Because I'm not going to lie, the granular... Or, hold on. Is there anything granular in here? Oh, grain delay. I didn't even think about that one. That could be a good one. Ah, it's too destructive. But something like Shaper Box or, hold on. There's this Arturia plugin I've been using a lot. I gotta remember. I think it's Fragments. Yeah. This one's so crazy because it stretches the grain. So, like, when you get into granular synthesis, it's like taking an audio file and either stretching it or shortening it and then sputtering different, as you notice, like all these yellow lines, those are fragments of the incoming signal. So it's like a splice of an audio file, like a quick second of it. So you could do either really stretched out stuff or like strange effects, like, hear what I'm saying? It's like, you know, I haven't tried both at the same time. Let me try something where it's like, So then what you do is over time, right? You pick the best pieces and then you edit them in. So you convert it to audio or you re-record it in. So it's not playing all the time. It's just so it gives you some ideas to work with, right? Same with this. Same with this idea, right? So now I can go into the drums. Oh, hold on. See, like that. So that might be a cool... I kind of like that. So it starts out that simple. And when some of those effects kind of are too extreme with this, right? What you can do to help dial it back just a little bit, not make it so extreme, is after you've essentially like printed the idea, you can come in and sculpt it with EQ, like shave off some of the low end, shave off some of the high end. Because I feel like with hi-hats, you know, a lot of people, what they like to do is they'll like, you know, try and do it in just MIDI, which I think is cool. Like, you can totally do that. But I also like doing a thing where you take the same exact MIDI, you put it through different effects, and then you print it back. So it create, because like this was a shaper box preset. And then I printed it. So it was this MIDI right here, just this hi-hat MIDI, this. And then I went and I put it into a shaper box preset, which made it sound like this. But just to like tone shape it a little better so it doesn't like do too much with the bass and stuff, you can just take out some of that low end, maybe some of that high end. So it just kind of sits in the background as like an effect, you know what I mean? And then you can turn it down. You know, it's like a textural layer. Oh, right there instead. Same with this one. I took like a granular effect and a shaper box preset, put it over it, printed it, and it just sounded cool. Like something about it sounded cool. So don't be afraid to like take something really simple and put it through a ton of effects that alter the sound in a way, and then placing that in a timeline, like placing that in sequence, because I think we're getting to this point in music where we feel like we've heard everything, right? But I think that this could be a way that people can actually make more interesting music, is realizing, hey, I can take very simple things and do very destructive things with it and layer it in there in a way. Because this is what the original sound sounded like. But I like this, like, that. That sounds cool. So it's like you don't even have to use all of it. Just use this section of it. You know, 0.2 seconds if it sounds good. I wonder what that sounds like half-timed. No, I kind of like that. as its own thing. That sounded better. Like you can hear it. Hold on. This one. Okay. So I noticed there was some panning going on, and I want it to go like right to left. So sometimes like taking a section that you like and just see. Ooh. I kind of like that. Ooh. I feel like that might be too much going on. Maybe for like a section though, that might be cool. Hmm. Oh. Why did I duplicate the track? That's not what I meant to do. Oh no. Oh no. No freaking way. This early in the stream? Bro, you've got to be kidding me. This is not what was meant to happen, bro. Come on. Yes, it was. I guess it was. Oh, there it goes. There it goes. Okay. Hmm. Sometimes you gotta take a second, you know? Okay. So now let's make it sound a little bit more real. Okay. Ooh, I love that piano part. So it like gives that a lot of life. I love that, dude. Oh, hold on, dude. I'm cooking something right now. I feel like that'll be like the intro. Like drums don't come in, it's like real cinematic. And then boom, switches up right there. Because I feel like that's super important, is arrangement. So you can have a whole bunch of good ideas, but if they're all clashing, it doesn't work. Oh, whoops. Oh, that's such a good, like... Oh. Oh, no. Yeah. It's like an interlude or something. Like, that's a good intro. I like where that's going. And then just... Yes, sir. I'm making it live right now. Like, even the vocal samples me. Guitar's me. I programmed the MIDI. Pretty much everything. The only thing I didn't do with some of these is make the samples. Like, all the drum samples. The vocal sample, that's me. Guitar playing, that's me. All the MIDI programming, that's me. Thank you. Yeah, it just takes time. So, like, right now what I'm doing is I'm laying out, like, the structure and the foundation, and the things that will ultimately make it more fluid in between the parts is when you start adding, like, risers or transitions, which I tend to, like, do that once I know, okay, how long do I want the song to be? How do I want to structure it? So I think the parts that I created definitely, this is like the intro. This is like the verse, because I'm going to actually write lyrics over this too. And then this is like the hook. So now that I know I kind of what parts they are, right? You like write out the sections, you get it all organized, and then I add the risers and do that stuff. Because I realized when you add like a riser or some sort of effect right before it cuts into the next section, it affects it a lot. Like, it makes it more fluid, and then you like clearly know, okay, this is going into the next section. So that's kind of the goal with this, is like, okay, cool, I think I got my main ideas. And I think this is important too when people start to songwrite or produce in different genres, like knowing what structures work really well, and then how to mold them to how long you want a song to be, or like how you want to present it. Because hip hop, for example, that's definitely the realm. I'm doing Christian hip hop. 3 minutes is like a good cutoff point, right? You don't want to make it too long. You don't want to make any type of ideas too long. And when you structure it, what's important is sound selection, and then when sounds come in and out, and having a point of, okay, how do I get this to transition? But before you think about the motion between the parts sometimes, right, and making it sound more fluid, I think actually going through and structuring out your whole idea to the entire length, so then you can record over and do it, it'll make sense more. Because sometimes you can be like, okay, instead of like a riser swooping type of effect, right, you could do like a vocal riser, which is a really cool thing I like to do on this stream a lot, which is where you like sing a note, or you take like the first note of a lyric, and then you put a giant reverb over it and reverse the first letter, or the first word that's being said, a part of it, and then you flatten that file and then reverse it after it's been basically a ton of reverbs on it. So then when you like take the audio, you can basically use it across like maybe a couple bars. So it adds that riser effect. So there's a few different ways that you can approach it for sure. I think for this one, I might try because I know I have some risers like stacked up, and I'm wondering if I should use stuff that I have in like the library because I know I've got quite a few. I might like something like this. Hold on. Thank you. Much appreciated. But I think, there's a lot of people that when they see it, right? If you're new to it, it's like, well, how do I even understand how to do the thing? And I think seeing the process has helped probably a lot of people get that motivation to be like, I can do this thing too. But yeah, I agree. You got to get it to flow into different sections. Ooh, hold on. The other thing too is if you're live streaming it or if your computer's old like mine, you have to eventually like freeze and flatten the tracks because what starts to happen is like your CPU, you're running all of these different programs. So you're running a live streaming program. For me, I'm running OBS and I'm running TikTok Studio. And I have to run OBS so I can get it on YouTube and then use virtual camera through OBS to get it through TikTok. And then on top of that, pipeline the audio, do all of that. And this computer's 15 years old. Like, it's crazy, bro. But it's a gaming laptop from 15 years ago. So if you guys are like, oh, I need a new computer, if you can, think about investing. I wouldn't say get a new gaming laptop unless you do a lot of like video related stuff. Just because the graphics card, like if you do video related stuff, the graphics card's super important. Because I have a GTX 660M, bro. If you guys game, dude, that graphics card could barely run Borderlands 2 right now. It could barely run Borderlands 2 right now. Like, I cannot stream video games on this computer at all. Any of them. I probably couldn't even do Torque Drift, bro. Like, that's how old this thing is. And that's a small game. I don't really game that much outside of stream. I'm too busy, like, trying to get all of this up and running so then people will see it. Because I'm small, dude. All of my pages are less than 1,000 subscribers. So it's like, I'm just doing with what I have. But I've been doing this for so long on many different systems that I just know how a lot of these softwares work. And you have to eventually, especially if you live stream it or if you're like, you use certain software, freezing or they call it bounce in place. Freezing's cooler because it's not in every software, but a lot of softwares allow it, where you basically can like freeze the state of the sound exactly where it is, so it's not running up your CPU, not running up your RAM, and trying to blow up your computer while you're using it. But the limitation is then when you want to, FL. I think they added features like that in the newer versions. If it's like an older version, they don't necessarily have that. You almost have to like record it back in and then put the audio file in. Versus this is like, okay, it freezes the state as you see it, and I can't change anything unless I unfreeze it. Or I could do what is called flattening. So I'm like, hey, I committed it. Now it commits it to audio, and now I'm not blowing up the computer with that. I'm going to undo that right now. But a lot of the newer software added this feature, and it's a really awesome thing because it gets into something where like you can, before you decide to fully commit something, you can like at least get everything framed out and structured out. And every software works different. I work in Ableton Live, and ever since 11, ever since Ableton Live 10 and 11, because I joined in this software on Ableton Live 9, I've noticed like 10 and 11, they fixed a lot of the audio issues, and they made it work so good with freezing and being able to like capture your ideas in a way without like blowing up your computer or it going too far overboard if you needed to do something. So personally, I've used this software and stuck with it. A lot of people like FL because of the price and the fact that like there's a lot of tutorials online. If you use Ableton, it's actually really good for live applications. Like if you are performing live, and you wanted to integrate different pieces of gear, or if you wanted to do crazier stuff with your live performance, you really can with Ableton. FL, I would say there's a lot of people that just know how to use it, and it has I wouldn't say it really has a sound. Like people have said different DAWs have different sounds. Maybe some of the earlier ones did, but like everything now, it sounds so clean and digital and high quality. They really don't. I would say it's like when it comes to making songs, it's whatever you're comfortable with. But then when it comes to certain use applications, certain DAWs work better. Like, for example, Pro Tools. If you're in a major studio, like they've got $1 million console and they've got all this hardware, yeah, a lot of them don't, because then they don't know. Here's the thing with my life, I used to be a Sweetwater sales engineer. I used to sell it. So I've been in the multi-million dollar studios. I've been in live performance. I've been in corporate audio, and I'm still kind of am in corporate audio whenever I get gigs for it. And I've seen all behind the scenes and a lot of like how it works and how it functions and what you would use certain things for. Now, most people use Ableton for like production or live performance. FL, they use it mainly for like beat making and composition. And then like Pro Tools is like if you are in a multi-million dollar studio and they have analog hardware, like Avid actually proprietarized all of their software and built their own platform with their hardware, with their devices that plug into the computer, because they were one of the first ones to come to the industry ever when it came to digital technology. They were one of the earliest ones. So they basically tried to make the whole system, and they did, and it worked. And now it's been so standardized that everybody, if you're using analog hardware, you're using outboard gear, you're using like really like tons of high channel counts, or if you're dealing with movies and stuff like that, Avid Media Composer is basically the standard, and it's been standardized for a long time, but there's reasons why. It's like the way they develop the software. Now, if you do at home stuff, bro, most of the time Pro Tools is horrible because you need a really fast computer. It's not optimized for cheaper computers. It's really designed for like a giant studio with a Mac tower, and like every DAW has its own purpose. But then like when it comes to music production, the main thing is what are you comfortable with, or what can you really spend your money on? Because if you want to get into FL Studio, I think it's a good software. I think that there's a lot of good with it. I think it's difficult to kind of track audio compared to other software, but it's gotten better. Like over the years, it's gotten a lot better. If you wanted free DAWs, BandLab, it's pretty good. There's like for $0, it's great. Reaper is definitely one of them. That was the first one I learned how to record in. Like, it's crazy to think that I've been doing music for about 20 years. And I've been recording for about 15 of them. It'd have to be right around there. Like somewhere in there. And I started on Reaper because I wanted a software that could be free ish. Like you can buy a license for it, but you can use it for free. And that's a really good free one. If you're like, okay, I want to start recording music, I want to get my ideas down, or like just start playing guitar riffs and learning how, in principle, a lot of these work. Reaper's a great one because it's very simple. Like you can format it to Pro Tools hotkeys, you can format it to Studio One, you can format it to different software and like customize it. But also it allows you to load third-party plugins like extra samples, extra sound libraries, stuff like that, without you having to pay for a license and get into it. So, like, I was in the age of if you wanted free software, you had to torrent it. Like, you had to pull up uTorrent. You had to pull up LimeWire. You had to pull up the Pirate Bay to actually get sound libraries and stuff for free. Like, it was a different time. And, it's crazy. I think people are like, they're in this realm of wondering if we're going back to piracy again. And personally, I don't condone it now that I've sold it and I've been around it and they've changed so much in the industry about how they can catch you with piracy, especially if you make content or you make videos. But there's a lot of people that are tired of the AI. They're tired of just all the crap that's coming out. And I think music is getting to this point where you need to make something that'll fit within a genre, but it just doesn't sound like everything else. And I think that I'm learning a good way of doing that by just the way that I make music. Because I kind of, make stuff in different genre, like a similar genre, different parts of it. Like hip hop, I make kind of some old school boom bap sometimes. I mainly make like the newer stuff. I sometimes make stuff that leans into R&B. But I integrate the things that I really know well. Like guitar. Like I've been playing guitar for such a long time, and I'm like I'd listen to a lot of like Christian metal and rock. Like that's kind of the stuff I really like to listen to outside of it. And I do listen to Christian hip hop, but like, dude, when I'm lifting, I'm listening to like Christian metal. I'm listening to other stuff that a lot of people don't integrate into modern music all the time. They don't like blend those genres. I mean, some people do, but it's not as common, right? And I think that people are getting to that point where we need to make something new. Like things are not feeling as new as they could. So here's the tough thing about virality, right? Yes and no. The answer is I've learned that if you actually want people to convert into, like, you post a piece of content, right? Yes, it could go viral, but that doesn't mean people are going to follow you or people are going to listen to your song. Like, that's the tough thing. I've been learning that too with my other page, Myron the Disciple. I've learned, though, that being consistent and trying new techniques. Okay, so when people use your sound, you don't get any royalties from it, and it doesn't necessarily. If you like make it and then you haven't released it into a distributor, that doesn't necessarily mean you're going to get royalties from it, like a microsync royalty, which is when somebody uses your sound in a platform like TikTok, like Instagram, and then it only happens when you release that through like a distributor or something like that. You don't get royalties from that. But then on top of that, if they use your sound and then it blows up, how do they get to listen to your music? Like, how do they get to your streaming service or your website or things like that? So even if it gets to that advertisement, right? If you don't have your point, if you can't get them from point A to point B, because like even if they reuse the sound, they may not know how to get to your Spotify. They may not want to go to your Spotify. They may not even care about that. They just thought you made a funny face, or somebody's just making a funny face with your viral sound. So they don't know how to get. So like that's the tough thing about it, is there's some truth to that, but the other part of it is how do you get them from that point to to where they need to be. So it's like more complicated than just, okay, you upload a sound onto a platform, it goes viral, because like that can happen. And I've seen this, like there's people I've seen with, they only have like 200 followers, but they have one post that made like 500K views and like thousands of likes, thousands of shares, or like, stuff like that, right? But nobody followed them. They didn't continue to post. They didn't continue to comment on that post and gain traction. So with these platforms, the way that I've been learning about growth is like, yes, you post the sound, and yes, you put it out there, and yes, it could go viral, but you have to like continually feed the machine by like engaging with people, telling them how to get to where they need to go. Like it starts there. It can start there, but it doesn't end there. And that's, if it does, that was on you. That's the craziest part, is like it starts right. Like that's what I've been learning, is like even through advertising people, even though, I'm a Christian, I've listened to people who advertise for more secular bands in different genres. And there's actually a really good podcast on YouTube that's been growing called My Point 4 Cents podcast. And it's like four dudes that are like very well known in the YouTube advertising space. Like they advertise for bands and stuff. And they were even talking about that, where yes, you can get a viral post, but the tough thing is like, what exactly are you doing? Like, are you getting people to your song? Are you letting them know about how they're getting to your song? Are you making a funny post and then it just goes viral because you said something ridiculous? And now the people that actually show up to your page are not the people who care about your music. It's like the people who thought, hey, why aren't you posting funny stuff? Like, why aren't you like doing that? So it's like, I wouldn't say it's like even a science, because there's another part of it that says you don't know. Like you really don't know what's going to work or what's not. You have to just keep throwing stuff at the wall, and then whatever works, you need to like basically take elements of that and then continue off of that. It's just basically a launch board. It's a launch board to get people to where you want them to go. But there is a level where it is a form of advertisement, right? It's just, how do you, if you just make an ad and then you don't get them to go to the place that you want them to, you just made it just basically falls flat on its face. It's like, okay, I got all these views, I got all these things, but what you wanted people to do is to listen to your music, and you had no way for them to do that. Like you just made a piece of content and it just went viral because of whatever. And that's what is, I think, difficult about doing music, especially on these platforms, is like TikTok, it's easy for people to find you, but it's harder for them to go where you need them to go. YouTube, it's actually kind of pretty good for both. Like you can link stuff, and it's almost easier to get people to your music, or you can tie your DistroKid or like your distributor to your music page. So people, like, if they get on your shorts and they like them, they can see your music and see everything. But you have to be like very specific about what you post and like what you niche down with. So yeah, I think if you do music, understanding that now you can't just make music and then expect people to like it and then put it out there. Like you have to do way more now. You have to understand, like, you don't even have to be that good at posting content either. Like both of my pages that I run, like this one, and it really is. It's one of the best ways for people to get to know you and what you do. So like this page, I just hit just over 340 followers thanks to you and other people, but it's just because I've been consistently posting and doing things that I enjoy and not even making very high quality content. Like the less effort that I put into it, the better it really has done. And then same thing with my songwriter. I mean, excuse me, with the Myron the Disciple page. Like that page, every time that I've been posting and consistently posting, it's like slowly growing followers. Like I'm at 80 followers, and you just have to figure out what things work for each one and keep trying different things, different iterations of it. And then using live, and live streaming is actually a really big thing too with helping people get to know your music, because not only it's like, okay, you just found it by scrolling on your phone, but it also allows people to see like who you are and what your process is. Okay, finding the niche thing is, I feel like now that's when you start getting more into the specific advertising part of it. But yeah, it's kind of like you just have to keep throwing stuff at the wall and finding out who your audience is. And then once you look at your data, like, because even TikTok shows you analytical data, Instagram and all of them, they'll literally show you like how old certain people are or what they're doing and stuff like that. So I think that it's really powerful. It like shows you exactly like what you can do. And yeah, just making content is what'll help you niche down and find the people. I wonder. Huh. All right, dude. All right. But yeah, if you do anything with music, you realize like it can be tough to find exactly what gets people interested in what you do. It really is at times, because you're like you have no idea. Oh yeah, there's something with. I wonder if I take out this vocal sample, that'll help. Hmm. Yeah, there's something with the riser, but maybe I should do like a crash or something. That too. Like a sound that just tells you. Oh goodness, train's going crazy. Oh yeah, that one's good too. Yeah, just know too, if you do music, it's never a right away process. It's tough. Like, you have to. I would say now more than ever, it's just about consistently posting and figuring out what works, what doesn't. Because like even with the live stream, for some reason, my last live stream on YouTube got like over 300 views and like a ton of likes and people following. And then this one, I started at 8, and it's only been like 30 people that have showed up. So you just don't know. Like, you just have to figure out what works, what doesn't, what time I should start. How do I, like, work on stuff that, and it's not even about stuff that people like. Like, do the things that you like first, for sure. Like, do the things that you like, and then the right people will eventually show up. That's also what I've been learning, is like, it's about finding, like, that's where the niche will be found, is like letting the people find you. BPM 165. No, I think I'll keep it the same. I think that's not a bad idea. All right. All right. Oh, that's a great question. Usually when I started out, I have no idea. I just kind of go off of what I'm feeling at that time. But a lot of times I just talk about Jesus, like really like my walk with Jesus, or just different aspects of it. I don't try to do too many of the Bible blicky bars and stuff like that. That's just not my style. Right, and that's a lot of kind of the vibe that I've really been making recently, for sure. Ooh, hold on. I'm wondering if just the little... Because there's something I don't like about that either. I'm wondering too if I start out with just getting the drums going. You know what? I think it's just because it's too jarring. Maybe I should start with the guitar. But definitely that piano for a section. I like that. Yeah. that's much better. There's that too. Learning where to place the silence in things. I'm wondering if... Oh, yeah. Feel like this one might benefit from like a vocal riser, which is something I was talking about earlier. Because I tried other risers and it's not giving me the vibe that I want. Dang, dude, I'm actually surprised nobody has hopped into the... Let me see what's up. I want to see if it's actually working on YouTube. Because like normally... Huh. Looks like it's working. Yeah, everything's working fine. All right. There you go. Cool. Well, then I don't know what it is. I might need to look into that. Because, yeah, last stream, I don't know what it was. It was just like it opened the floodgates. And maybe it's how much I'm posting and things like that, too. Like, every platform's so different with this stuff. And it's hard to, like, really gauge, like, what's working and what's not working. Okay. So I think now that I've got kind of like a rough structure going on with this one, I appreciate you, man. Yeah, I have no idea. I think this is just one of those where I got to trust God that like he's going to provide the people that need to be in here. Um and if others don't show up, then they don't show up. That's fine. Like I realize this is that like when you're doing this too, that's the uphill battle of like you don't know what's going to work. You don't know what's going to allow you to grow. You don't know who's going to show up or when they're going to show up or what's going to happen. You just have to like keep having your faith and keep trusting God and just keep going, dude, because you just never know. You really never know. I will say on the upside, like even though I haven't had too many people on the YouTube stream or anything like that, I've had more like I don't know. I wonder what happens if I like stop the YouTube stream and then I start it again. I'm gonna laugh if I do it and then I reboot it and I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna see what happens if it just shows it to more people.